Okay, so you've seen a little bit about Isogenics, about the company, about the products, how effective they are, how they work for people, and you've seen a little bit about the income possibilities, what people are making, and how they're doing, and that kind of thing. And by now, you probably have about two questions if you're like most people. First of all, your first question is this something that's suited for me? Can I do this? And number two is, how much is it going to cost me to get started, right? That's how I think, and so I'm assuming most people do think like that too. So let me quickly answer those two questions for you. First of all, is it something that you can do? And let me just assure you that most of the people that are working with Isogenics do not consider themselves to be salesmen to that degree. They don't come from a history of sales and that sort of thing. I certainly don't, and that's not been something that I've been very, I've considered myself great at. But the kinds of people that work well in Isogenics are people who love to serve other people, first of all, and really help others by training them, instructing them, bringing them up, and teaching them the right way. So that's one thing. And then secondly, just someone who's humble and who's teachable. So ask yourself that question. Am I humble? Am I teachable? Do I like to help people and serve other people? And if the answer to that is yes, then absolutely you can do this business, and I will show you exactly how to do it. I'll be working right with you. I'll be making some phone calls with you, taking you step by step through the process, and that's how I do with my team. So that part is that. Now the second question is, how much does it take to get started? And as you probably can imagine, with most businesses that you start of your own businesses, it always takes some money to get started. In fact, I've started a number of businesses that have taken about $15, $20, $25,000 to get started. Thankfully, with Isogenics, you don't have that, and that is a beautiful thing. That makes it possible for every single person to get started right away. And so basically your initial cost is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of between $300 and about $600. So that's the range, and basically you would be purchasing a set of products. It would be like a 30-day program, or what we have a President's Pack, which I highly recommend. One of those two packs, and you're going to begin with using those products, and we'll be coaching you as to how to use those products, exactly taking you through the system so that you have the best experience that you possibly can have. And that's your initial cost, and it really replaces a bunch of food that you're already going to be eating anyway, so it really makes the cost very minimal. Not only that, we're going to be working right in your first month to get all that money back, including and then some. So it's very possible to make $1,000, $2,000, even as much as $5,000 back in your very first month, if we follow the strategy that's been laid out for us. So those are the two basic questions. I'm sure you have other things that might come up, and so we can discuss those things at your next call. But hopefully that will give you kind of an idea. I look forward to talking to you very soon.